go ahead and see what Chris Michaels has to say this morning.
Here's the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la
Oh, there
la
we
la.
go. There we go.
Peekaboo.
I was like, I mean,
Peekaboo. I'm so immature. So I forget whoever comes in here after me. I think they think the Russians might be spying on them. So they close this little thing here. And then I have to open it. Peekaboo.
peekaboo. How are you?
You know what, Dani? Man, I wish you would have been in here today. We had such a fun show today, Bob and I, with the Morning News Express. It was very little news, actually hardly any news. We
Well,
had
that's
so much
good.
fun. We had the listeners text in and request Christmas bump music that they want to hear, and I feel so bad because we know a lot of people listen to our show. We're so thankful and we're so blessed that that happens, but we didn't think as many because people are home from work. A lot of people, but to my surprise, I had a lot more requests coming in than I had time to play bump music. So but it was really, we had a great time, and I got to be honest with you, Dani, I didn't prepare a whole lot of news, and the reason why I didn't
Good.
was because I really I want to have some fun with you, talk Christmas, and
Yes.
we do news here all the time, and we're so thankful and blessed that you give me and Bob the opportunity to come on your show here to do the news. But you know what? I just didn't want to get into news. It's Christmas Eve. Let's
I
have some
agree.
fun. Let's talk about what are you doing this year for Christmas? And you've got something growing out of your head there. Are those trees that are growing out of your head?
I got my little Christmas tree headband on today.
So you are in the Christmas spirit. So listen, I got to tell you something real quickly, okay? I need to tell you this. Diana Gibson, our wonderful news director, during her traffic report, she has not only been given updates about local traffic, but she has given us traffic updates, Santa Claus updates on the air.
I love
So,
it.
I know Ash is originally from Australia. Okay, just to let you know, and so Ash knows, the last I heard about an hour ago, Santa had passed Queensland, Australia.
Yep, that's where my mother-in-law is from, Queensland. So, yep, yeah, Australia, very lucky, gets Christmas a little earlier than the rest of us, just like New Year's as well.
So the last I heard now, and this is worrying me now, Dani, okay? I need your opinion on this. The last I heard actually was Diana said that Santa Claus was over Russia, okay?
Oh
But
boy.
the problem with that is the last past two or three reports, Diana said he was over Russia. So he has not gotten out of Russia yet. So it makes me wonder if he has anything illegal or what they would think illegal in that Santa bag of his, like a little THC or something, then he might be held. What do we do then?
Well, I tell you, I'm sure we can negotiate for his release. I think we can.
Well, we might have to call, I don't know if Joe Biden's up to negotiate. We might have to call Donald Trump to go in there and talk to the Kremlin, negotiate Santa's release so we can have Christmas over here. The second question I have now, Dani, is, and I hate to bring up sensitive topics on Christmas, say that Santa gets past Russia, okay, when he heads to Jersey, are those drones going to block him from going across the George Washington Bridge into New York?
Exactly, exactly. Yes, I think Santa will have the routes cleared for him, and yeah, hopefully the drones leave him and the reindeer alone for sure.
Okay. Because I was told, this is just what I was told. I was told that last year when Santa went into New York, he had some issues with getting his sleigh mugged. So he wants to hit New York City in the daytime where it's safer and then wait for at night to go into Frederick. So I don't know. Look, this is all hearsay, so I don't know for sure.
I love it. Let me ask you this: Do you have anything you do that's a tradition in your family? We were talking about this the other day, and I was trying to think about like what is a tradition we have now that we always do. Do you have any?
We do. We have. Yes, I turned into one of those guys, one of those family guys that always has to have a tradition. So we have two traditions every year. We're so proud of our traditions. The first one we've done, and by the way, this was my index finger. I know you can't see the rest of my hand down there because it's my index finger. Don't worry. uh, we do have two special traditions. One we've done ever since our oldest daughter Adriana was born. We take Christmas pictures every single year, Dani, without fail. So we have a total of 14 family Christmas pictures every single year
That's
we've
so
done.
nice.
So we do that. And our second tradition is what we did last night. Last night I worked a double. I did the afternoon show. I was exhausted, but we continued with our family tradition, which is looking at Christmas lights around town.
That's nice. That's great.
So
That's
yeah, those
fun.
are our
So you
two
do that every
traditions.
year.
Every without fail, Dani, every single year when our oldest daughter was born. And I'm so proud. Our 13-year-old, even at 13, she loves looking at the lights. She loves taking the pictures. And actually, I don't know if I sent you the picture this year. We did something a little different because we have a new pet dog. So what we did was we all wore the same shirt and pants, and then we dressed our dog in the same pants and shirt, and our one of our cats, Toby, and we took a picture together.
You told me you were going to send it to me, but you
Oh,
did
I didn't
not.
send it. Okay, I that's a fail on my part. A fail on my part.
It's
I'll
all
remember
good.
to do that. But
It's all good.
what about you? What's going on in the Gurry
Well,
household?
I so when I can't even remember when we started, but we used to always have a Christmas Eve party, open house sort of thing. We probably started that about 10 years ago, but we had our Christmas party earlier this year. So December 7th we had our party. So we're not doing a Christmas Eve party this year. A friend of ours is doing one that we'll go to. So that tradition kind of ended, which is a little sad. But yeah, I'm trying to think like what do we do every year? And I'm stumped really, and it's kind of sad. Like I know, Christmas morning we have, a tradition that we open gifts here, then we go to my dad's house for breakfast or brunch and watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That is definitely a tradition we do every
Which I
year.
have not seen yet, by the way.
Oh my gosh, another one, another movie you haven't seen. But yeah, it's kind of sad that I think, we've done a lot of fun things at Christmas, but nothing that we do like every single year, which is kind of sad. I'd love to start one, I guess, but yeah.
Well, let me ask you a question. What is your favorite memory of Christmas growing up? What did you and your family do that was you really think about, man, I really loved that growing up?
Gosh, that's a great question, and maybe this is why I'm having such a hard time with it. I don't. I mean, I loved Christmas. My dad loved Christmas, so I loved decorating, and I liked, I mean, my one of my favorite Christmas memories is when I was little. My dad used to put the big bulb Christmas lights were around my bedroom window, and just like at night just looking at that glow, like that is probably one of the clearest memories I have of Christmas. But I just don't, there was like nothing specific that we did. I mean, we used to, get our tree, but it was never like always this particular day every year. Yeah, it's kind of sad, really.
So here's what we're going to do now, okay? For those viewers out there, Dani's going to start a whole new Christmas tradition, but let's help her. Tell us
Yes.
some of your Christmas traditions that you love
Yes.
doing, that you remember doing. However, I will say Dani's new favorite, I'm talking for her. I apologize, but I know this is exactly what she's thinking, okay? I could read her mind. Dani's saying her new favorite Christmas tradition is seeing me dressed in a pink tutu and dancing, right?
That's a great tradition. I can't wait to celebrate that for years and years to come. And I will wear the cow suit every year along with you if that's what it takes. But that was one of the best things ever, for sure.
Yeah, we had fun, and yeah, let us know. I love reading Christmas traditions. Let us know what's your Christmas tradition. What do you love to do currently with your family, or
Yeah.
what did you love growing up? Me, I think it was probably the same thing. Looking at Christmas lights around neighborhoods, and it's funny you talk about falling asleep. to those lights. I remember, back growing up, I grew up at a time. I'm aging myself when radio was a thing, when you actually had a transistor radio, clock radio. But I would like to at Christmas Eve fall asleep listening to Christmas music
Yeah.
because I would have trouble sleeping because I'd be so excited about Christmas Day. I couldn't fall asleep. So I put on the Christmas music and it helped me relax me and it helped me fall asleep. So that's probably one of my
Yeah,
favorite things
that's a good one too.
growing
That's a
up.
good I
Yeah.
did love, like, as a kid, that magic of Christmas, like, when you went to sleep and then you woke up and, that you go down well, for us, we went downstairs and, yeah, it was just, yeah, I don't know, really, I think it is the time with family and spending time with people and all of that. But yeah, I would love to know if you have a family tradition. Please share it, and I will see if it's something we can start to implement. Never too late to start a tradition, for sure.
And I'm gonna be a little serious here for a second. I'm gonna be a little sappy for a second. We talk about family, but family doesn't always have to be blood, right?
Oh
Family
no.
is
Uh-uh.
people that you're around, and like you just said, you can start new traditions. Well, I got to tell you, one of my favorite traditions right now, and I'm going to be dead serious here for a second, is something that was started last year for me, was Christmas Cash for Kids.
Yeah.
It's something that I will hold near and dear to my heart forever, no matter what I'm doing. People like Kimasabi Joe, I'm good friends with Kimasabi Joe. He talks about it. He said he loved the years he did Christmas Cash for Kids. It's something you never forget. And when you're with the people you work with, they become family, especially in this industry. When you're in this industry in radio, it's such a small pool of people who do this. You become close. You know each other. No matter what different radio stations, you'll become one. And doing it with my close friends and family, Christmas Cash for Kids, seeing that total, seeing everybody celebrate, it's something you never forget. So that is a tradition I'm so darn proud to be a part of. And I'm thankful because he doesn't like it when I say this because he believe it or not, he gets embarrassed. But the morning mayor, the legendary WFMD host, and I say that because 30 years he is legendary here in Frederick. Bob Miller was the
Yeah.
face of it for 20, 25 years. And to be able to do it side by side with my close friend, I'm truly blessed. And then to have you a part of it again this year, Dani, for all you do for the community is even more of a blessing. And to do it around the people I love, I'm thankful
Yeah.
for that.
I agree 100%. I mean, it's good morning to Mama Cone. And yeah, I mean, yeah, that to me, I mean, when I have the capability and this job affords me the opportunity to help and a platform in which to get other people involved to help, that to me is a huge gift. And I don't take that for granted. I am very appreciative that that opportunity exists, that maybe our reach can be a little bit bigger or a little bit stronger and we can help more kids, and that to me is what it's all about, for sure. Yeah.
So we didn't do news, but however, I feel we should do weather just because we
Yeah,
are
what
under
is
a
happening with the weather?
well, it was weird. So when I first pulled in this morning around 4:30, 5 o'clock, we started to get that wintry mix. Ever since then, I haven't been out for a little bit. I haven't seen anything yet after that wintry mix early this morning. However, we are under a winter weather advisory. So we've been saying this all morning. If you are going out and about, please stay safe. If you don't have to go out, stay home, relax, enjoy yourself, watch Good Morning Frederick over and over again. Why not? Put it on loop
Put
and
it
stay
on
home.
repeat. Help
There
us
you
for
go.
sure.
We're supposed to get down to a low of 33, high of 47 today. Again, mostly cloudy skies and partly cloudy this afternoon. Tonight, low of 33. And taking a look at your Christmas Day tomorrow, Santa shouldn't have any problem navigating the skies, but it really doesn't matter because Santa has Rudolph, so he's able to see. Now, my question is, does Santa Claus carry enough light bulbs in case Rudolph's red bulb goes out, or does it not go out? Does he use an energizer battery, which keeps
I
going and
think
going
I
and
think it's
going?
he's LED now. It lasts for
Oh,
a long, long time.
well, there you go. And yes, this is the things that Chris Michaels thinks about when he's not at work. Sad, yes, I know. Anyway, again, take a look at your Christmas Day weather. We're looking at a high of 43, cloudy skies. No, Danny, no, I don't see a white Christmas. I was hoping for it this year. No white
Yeah.
Christmas. Low of 30, cloudy at night. So there you
When
go.
was our last white Christmas?
I got to
Do
be
you know?
honest with you, Danny. Many, many years ago, I want to say, was it at least a half 5 years ago, maybe more? It was a while since we had a white Christmas
Yeah.
that I remember. You know what, we might have had, snowflakes here and there, but an actual white Christmas was many, many, many years ago. I got to be honest with you, Danny.
Yeah, I remember, I think one of our first Christmas Eve parties, it snowed Christmas Eve pretty heavily, and I do believe some of the snow was still around on Christmas Day, but yeah, that was a long time ago,
Yeah,
so probably
but to me,
10 or
a
12.
white Christmas is actually when it snows on Christmas Day.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That is magical. That for
Yeah.
sure is magical. All right, my friend. Well, have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas with your family. Send me that photo so that I can laugh about it because I
Yes, I
can't
will
wait to see
definitely do that.
you and your dog in matching outfits. I did see your cuddling picture the other day on social media. So there you go.
So I started a really bad habit now. It's he's been cuddling with me in bed because I usually get to bed around 8 o'clock or so, and then my wife and daughters usually because I get up early in the morning, as you well know. You've done morning show before, and so usually I take the dog up in the bed with me, and now it's weird because I can't sleep unless he's there, and he goes right out, man. And between
How
me
it
and
all
him,
starts. This is how it
yeah,
all
you're not
starts.
kidding. And between me and him, it's a toss up on who snores louder. So we'll ask my wife on that. But anyway, Danny, Merry Christmas to you, your wonderful family. God bless. And again, thank you for giving us the honor to do the show with you. Good morning, Frederick. Subscribe, or you'll be on Santa's naughty list.
All right. Have a great Christmas. I'll see you later.